So Arc 10 is going into this direction. I think everybody think it is going to be the prophecy of the throne. And let me just say this, guys. I think we should just let them cook. Let Tappei cook. I mean, we got a pretty good story. That's probably going to have some good twists in it, alright? And let me just say this. Arc 10 is going to be interesting. It could shake the foundations of ReZero. Whatever happens in Arc 10 could set up huge for Arc 11 into the final arcs of ReZero. This could be big. Let me just say this, guys. We all kind of know, in a way, that Melty is Valor, and it's going to be one of the fake candidates. Capella trying to control the whole thing, just like in Prophecy of the Throne, and let me just say this is already looking like. Let's just go ahead and say this. And Capella's goal is to knock everybody out of the royal selection and let it be just Melty that's getting controlled by Capella. And what's going on here is Crush is basically out of this race. They used the Divine Dragon Church, and Crush is on a deathbed. And this is what's going to happen. And just like I stated in the Felix video not too long ago, I stated that he's going to turn into a villain. And it's because of Crush, and he's going to turn on Subaru. Subaru's going to be a threat. What's going on with Rim right now? After he's done with Rim, Subaru finds the memories or figures something out about Rim memories, and we get that into that in later in the video. That he's going to be a threat to him, and he's going to try to cause the first death. I think so. I think somehow Felix is going to screw something up and kill someone. I think he'd be heavily influenced by Capella, very manipulative, and Felix is just going to be a villain. And let me just say this, guys, we're not sure what's going to happen to Anastasia and her camp, and I'm sure the Divine Dragon Church and the Capella is going to screw something up for her and knock her out. What's going to happen here is going to be felt that it's going to be proven by Reinhard, like, hey, Reinhard's going to be like, hey, she is the royal family, the Queen Shined, and also I will prove that she is the rightful candidate, and Reinhard will go beyond lengths to prove that she is right. And then you got Capella, Melty, like, no, this is the rightful candidate. And what's going to happen, people are going to back Valor. Everybody's going to back Valor because we all know that Felt is going to try to overthrow the upper echelon of the government of Lagunica, and everybody's going to just go with her anyway. But what Tappei did in the end of Arc 9, actually like signaling that Felt is Valor, for God's sake. And what's going to happen is going to have a huge clash between Capella's faction of Valor and Felt. One's claiming to be real, and the other one is like, hey, no, I'm actually Valor, and that's a fake one, calling Felt the fake one. I mean, this could be a serious implications, because I think Felt is starting to believe that she could be the missing link. That's going to cause a couple of problems. And guys, let me just say this, guys. Subaru will investigate this. I promise you. Subaru's going to figure something out, and that's what's going to make Felix mad. And let me just say this. First, you got to get through the Rim memories. And so what happened here, we all know that Roy died. Roy Alphard is dead. But the weird thing is, why couldn't he get the memories? Because Lewis is still there. Spica is still alive. You got 3 gluttonies, and 2 of them's dead, and you got Spica. So what's going to happen here? He's going to try to reset himself. And Roy Alphard is going to be dead probably. I think he's going to be a permanent death now. In my opinion, it can change. I wouldn't doubt it, but in my opinion, I think he's dead. But Rim told him the instructions, make me fall in love with you again. And they gotta redo that again and do it the hard way. It'd be really demoralizing for Subaru. Really have to work very hard to get to that point again, because it took him forever for Rim to even tolerate him at the end of Arc 6 all the way till Arc 9. It took him forever. And imagine him trying to make her like fall in love with me, because I need you back, Rim. And the way he did it is when Rim fell in love with Super again, and also I'll release the memories back. And ever since that happened, got her memory snatched back. Now If Roy is still dead and Lewis can't bring the memories back, I'm not sure why she can't, but just say, just for the sake of the video, that she can't. Then he gotta take the long way around. He gotta go back to the basics, what made Rem fall in love with him in the first place. That's gotta happen. And imagine losing his identity. And let me just say also, Emilia could love him. Could confess that she loves him. And Rem almost got on the cusp of getting her memories back. Maybe got her memories back. And then all of a sudden, Subaru lost his identity. Not his name eaten. He can't get his name eaten or his memories eaten. They tried that in Arc 6, and you see what happened. Spica went ballistic and turned into an infant at that point. But if Subaru loses identity, that will be very interesting how that's going to go forward. That will set up Arc 11 to the final arcs. And let me just say this, guys, that is demoralizing. That is taking the winds off of Subaru's sails. That means he's got to go back to his old acquaintances and build those relationships again in a different way or the same way. If the same way don't work, he got to come up with a new way because he lost his identity. And we're not sure the same way is going to work at the same time. Just like the Rem and Subaru memories back from Arc 6 all the way to Arc 9. It was hard enough for Subaru to get Rem back in his old ways. So he got to come up with new ways. If that does happen, that how's he going to get all these people back in his side and like make a name for himself again? You know, that would be very interesting. And let me just say this, guys, for argument's sake, I think Reinhardt could be really into a villain in this arc. I think he will go beyond measures, and I'm not sure he's going to cross the line over ranks in the Lagunica Royal Army. He's going to do whatever he takes to be like, Felt is the one. And if Subaru gets involved and you know, start investigating, this could be an issue because Reinhardt said Felix and Subaru is his close friends. So this could be a very conflict of interest. Subaru is going to investigate stuff once he handles these Rem memories. And that's might take a long time. Also, the wild cards is what happened to Heinkel. I mean, what's going to happen to that guy? We're not sure what's going to happen with Heinkel. We don't know how long Lewis / Spica will be in Wallachia, because this can probably dictate how long Subaru will stay on Rem's memories. So that will dictate it. But guys, let me just say this. You might want to buckle up because this might be a crazy ride. This could shake the foundations of rezero. This can get interesting.